Hi, Mike Amundsen here, and I want to talk to you about my book, Design and Build Great Web APIs with Pragmatic Publishers. This book covers the entire API creation lifecycle, from design to build to release and beyond. And along with important concepts, each chapter introduces a valuable tool or service that I use to create my own APIs and that I think will work for you as well. And throughout the book, there are exercises that lead you through the entire creation process so that ultimately you'll release your own API into the internet as well. So I thought I would share some tips from the book here to get you started. Designing your API is the most important step in creating a great API. There are lots of tasks in the design phase, and one of the most critical is the creation of an API diagram to share with others. Visualizing the API is an excellent way to literally get the big picture of your API before you jump into coding and releasing it. Now, I create sequence diagrams using a simple text language called the WSD format. Lots of tools, lots of editing tools support the WSD format, and I even include a handy little command line utility you can use to convert your WSD files into detailed PNG diagrams of your API designs. So be sure to always create a diagram during your API design process. You can really improve the quality of your API build if you spend time sketching and prototyping before you actually commit to code. I use the Open API format and to build my API prototypes because it allows me to easily define the API without writing any code. I can even use API documents to spin up a mock server without writing code. Running my tests and comparing the API workflow diagram to the output of my mock server allows me to experiment and tweak my API design before I finally commit to the expensive process of writing code and committing it to production. So that's the important tip. Be sure to always use a mock server for testing and validating your code before you actually start to write your API. Testing is a critical task in the lifecycle of creating your API. When you write tests, it's important to write both happy and sad path tests. Happy path tests are the ones that typically return 200 OK status, indicating that everything worked just fine. But sad path tests are the ones that should return HTTP 400. These are requests that the server rejected. Sad path tests validate the behavior of your API to make sure attempts to send invalid requests with, say, missing fields or incorrect values will be caught by your API before they can do damage to your system. And it's easy to write these simple request tests. I include a handy utility to help you write and run these tests quickly and easily called the Simple Request Test Utility. So remember, there's always both sad and happy path tests in your test suite when you create your API. So those are some handy tips to get you started. There are lots more in the book, and I invite you to check it out, and I wish you all the best as you design and build your own great web API.